We done?
No, because I want you to stay there and make sure that I keep this in front of the camera.
Okay.
Alright, we're putting rings on to the piston. And the very bottom ring is the oil wiping ring. The middle ring is a compression ring, and the top ring is a compression ring. And the oil wiping ring, it's the one that kind of looks like corrugated cardboard. And you can be pretty helter-skelter when you put it on. And generally, there's two very flat rings. One goes above that corrugated piece, and one goes below that corrugated piece. And you don't really have to be careful about putting those on.
Move forward.
When you're putting these on and you're not being real careful with it, it's called spiraling the ring. And think of a spiral staircase, and you can put this ring, start this ring way down in this groove, and roll the piston around and kind of spiral that ring into that groove. And that's okay with the oil wiping rings, but you do not want to do that with the compression ring, because if you bend that ring like that, the theory is that ring is going to keep that shape, and every time the piston comes up and down in the cylinder is going to make that ring want to walk around, kind of like, because it's going to have a spiral bend to it, kind of like a drill bit. So when you're putting on the compression rings, you have to be very careful not to spiral them. So you use a tool like piston ring expanding pliers. Some people, the three different rings on the oil wiping ring, I like to have one here, the opening here, then an opening there, and then an opening there. That way none of the openings are lined up with each other. Of course, you've got the ring gap on one compression ring. Some books will tell you to set them at a 90-degree angle. Books I always grew up with told me to do it at a 120-degree angle, so that's just how I put them. So I'll have one ring gap over here, then I'll have one ring gap about there. One ring gap's there, one ring gap's there, and then next step will be to put this all in a piston ring compressing device so we can slide it into the piston block, or into the cylinder block.